just ruined it, man. I just ruined the whole intro, man. Just ruined it. And everything perfect. I had the dancing and I started talking and my mic was muted. It is what it is. This is Liverpool. I think it's game 3 Champions League game against RB Leipzig. Everybody's saying it's going to be an easy match. We'll see. They got a couple of decent cats in there. I'm not sure if it's going to be an easy match. We are away as well, so we're not at Anfield. If it was at Anfield, I would have thought, you know what, it is what it is. We'll probably beat them, but it's away from home. I know we come off a good weekend result against Chelsea, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We want to just kind of be planted, put our feet to the ground, and move on to the next one and stay humble. That's the key. We have to stay humble. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves and saying that we're going to pan everybody. No. We want to stay humble. It's still only a few games into the season. This is the early stages of the Champions League. We need to stay humble. But enough of me talking. I'm going to bring in my co-Q, the co-owner of Keep It Sports. I'm going to bring in my boy, my brethren, Toto Amma. How's it going, Toto? How's it going? It is what it is. How's it going?
Yeah, going good. Just can't wait for, the Champions League. For it to get back running again, because I love when Liverpool play.
Yeah.
And it was a busy weekend. Last week, of course, the Formula 1 and the football, which was really, really enjoyable.
Yeah, and another one this week.
Yeah, but man, enjoying life.
Your camera here, can you zoom out a bit more? Because it seems like you're really zoomed up on here. Yeah, that's better. It was a bit zoomed up, kind of a bit too close, you get me? Anyway, we're here to talk about Liverpool FC. We're doing the lineup. We can't be long today because I'm doing a rival watch along now, so I need to get this over. Real Madrid and Dortmund, I'll be watching that. You gonna watch that, Toto? Gonna be a good game still.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm doing a rival watch along, and basically it's that I'll just put the camera up and then you can see what happens. The virtual watch along. So let's go straight into the player lineup. So there you go. There's gonna be no Chiesa or no Jota. That's what it's saying on the Liverpool official website. No Chiesa, no Jota for this game. I'm not sure about Jota's injury, how bad it is. He's just saying he won't be at this game. I think Jota's probably going to miss a couple of games. I watched that game again. We know when the play actually fell on him, he still continued to play for a little bit longer. He didn't get substitute straight away. He actually played for a little bit longer. So if it was that bad, they would have took him off straight away, I guess. But Jota won't be there, and Elliott won't be there, and also Conor Bradley won't be there either. So I don't know what's going on with Conor Bradley. I don't even remember him getting injured. Like, he probably got injured in training. But, yeah. So, that's it, man. So, go for it to pick your team.
I think, goalkeeper, Kelleher. I think we go Kelleher in goals. For the left-back position, I'll go with Robbo.
You would go for Robbo? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Who? Oh, you know what? I think they're going to pick Timmy Cat.
No, I think Robertson, because...
You know what? Go on.
We need Robertson for the Champions League game, and plus we could rest Robbo next game as well.
Against Arsenal?
Oh,
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I reckon he's going to go for Timmy Cass.
Yeah, it's probably Timmy Cass.
He's going to go for Timmy Cass because he's going to rest Robbo for that Arsenal game.
Yeah, we need him for the Arsenal games. We're top of the league. We can't be losing. We can't afford any. We can't afford any losses or draws because City's right behind us. So
yeah,
I'll have Timmy Cass left back.
How about what if you play Gomez?
He won't play Gomez.
You don't think? But that if you did play Gomez, how would you feel about that? If you play Gomez? Okay. Good. We're putting Timmy Cass then. Where's Timmy Cass? There you go. Put Timmy Cass there. So Timmy Cass is going to be the left back. So, next one.
Virgil Canate.
Standard. Ibru. Did you see that badass tackle that he done on the weekend? There, the crowd go, boo, boo. I'll go to see him soon anyway. Get my tickets, man. Trust me, it's gonna happen soon.
Yeah.
So, next one, right back.
Right back, go Trent. You know what? Right back, I'm going Gomez.
You know he's not gonna pick Gomez, is it? There.
Yeah, let's go with Trent.
We know how. Look, I would have had Gomez left back because I think it'd be good in case. Like, I know Timo Cassie's ready to go, but I think Gomez is one of them players, a big boy player that turn up in the big boy games. Go for it. So we're playing a 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1, yeah. Trent right back, and then the two DMs.
I'm just checking if anyone's in our chat because I haven't got the chat room up. I'm just checking if I've got.
I think there's no one at the moment.
No. Yeah, there is. There's 3 people watching.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
What? Yeah, two DMs. I think it's.
Oh, we've got 4 likes. Go on. 2 DMs. Who we having?
Endo and Curtis Jones.
What about Gravenberch?
I think Endo.
Nah, Endo ain't playing, man. Go on, I'll put Gravenberch there.
We need to save for the Arsenal game.
Yeah, you know what? You might have a point there, you know. But Gravenberch, I think he's still good. I think Gravenberch will play though. I think they'll save McAllister. I think they might play Endo and Gravenberch.
Yeah.
Now you're picking what you say, yeah? Endo, Gravenberch.
Endo, Gravenberch. Yeah.
You know what? I'm sick of people disrespecting Endo, you know. Endo is still a good... Look, Endo's one of those players, yeah. He's what... You know when you get like a tin of beans and it says, this is a tin of beans. He's what you see on the tin is what you get with Endo.
Yeah.
He's one of them ready meal, ready to go, throw in the microwave, heat up for 2 minutes, dash it in the microwave and yam up. You know what you're going to get with Endo, you get me? Go on. Yeah. Next one.
I don't like disrespect on Endo as well.
I like Endo, man.
I think he's a good player. I think he should definitely be played more. I don't know if I was on the show a couple of weeks ago that I think you mentioned Endo. And then, the
Big up Fuzzy. Fuzzy, I can see you in the chat room. Sorry, Toto. I can see you in the chat room, yeah? But I haven't got the chat room up on the screen at the moment because it's playing up at the moment. But I can see you through YouTube. Big up to Fuzzy, man. At least them guys. If you want a true red like us, a true red is willing to travel the extra miles just to see your club. Fuzzy is the dude, man. Fuzzy is the guy. Go follow him. He's in. If you're in the chat room now, you can see his channel. Go subscribe to Fuzzy. A true red like moi and you, Toto. They love the club. He's not here for the theatrical to jump around and act stupid for the camera. He just keeps it real every single time. Fuzzy every time. He's a genuine guy, man. Yeah. Big up. So go on. Who you having now? Big up Fuzzy. I like Fuzzy, man. I like his comment he put there.
He's wicked, man. But yeah, front 4. Left we're gonna go with Luis Diaz.
Yeah. Diaz has to play.
Diaz, because he needs to get back up to fitness for the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
Because of course Gakpo, I don't think Gakpo will play in the Arsenal game. He's already had plenty of game time.
Yeah.
So I think Diaz are going to play, get back up to match sharp again. It won't take him a long time to do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, Diaz left wing.
Yeah, got it.
Attacking mid.
Who's playing the 10?
I'm going to go with
Bozo. A lot of mans don't like him, you know.
Yeah.
They're getting bored of him. Sabo.
I think he's a good runner, and that's it. That's all. Like.
That's what Endo was, though, isn't it? No, not Endo. That's what Jordan was, isn't it?
Jordan Henderson, yeah.
Yeah, he was a runner, innit?
He was a good captain. He was a good.
Yeah. I know. I'm on about on the pitch, though, innit? It was like.
Helped us in numerous games.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, but we brought him we brought him not just to be a runner, innit? Remember when we brought him, we thought he was going to be the guy, innit?
He wanted to see them shots that he did in Leipzig in the German league.
What about when he came to Liverpool and he started scoring them goals? We thought this is the guy. Everybody was saying he's going to be new Gerrard. I never went that far because he was still early. But you know, people's go, it's the next Gerrard. Let's see what happens, innit? He might turn it around. Go on.
I'm gonna give the guy a chance like we did with Nunes. I'm gonna give him.
Yeah. We gave Nunes 3 years.
I'm gonna give him 2 seasons. And Nunes, I think, still has a player in him. I think we saw that last game, right?
Yeah, he played really good last game. Really good.
The goal.
I agree.
He the goal last game, you know, defensively as well. But I know about Szoboszlai, right? I still think there's a player in there. I'm gonna say the same thing about Nunes, yeah. I still think there's a player in there. I'm gonna give him 2 more seasons. 2 more seasons.
Yeah. So basically, this is his 2nd season. Fuzzy just said in the chat, we need something different for this game. Lads need to rest some players. So far, so good. He likes the lineup. That's why we put Endo there, innit? That's why we put Endo there instead of McAllister.
Mark my words, Endo will cook.
Endo can do his thing, man. He's ready to go, man. Endo. He's ready to take legs.
Very, very underrated. I think when he came to Liverpool, he was a shock.
Yeah.
But I saw him in the first couple of games, he was a bit off, and then I think 3rd or 4th game when he was on, I think he played against Man City especially, where you had over Rodri and De Bruyne in that midfield. Big game like that, yeah. Turned up in a big game, had over Rodri. He took on 2 players on his own.
Yeah.
2 players on his own, protected the ball. It was 2v1. He protected the ball and he made the pass. That's what you call a player that turns up in the big games. Endo does that, and every time Endo comes on, he puts in a shift. He puts in a tackle here and there to help the team or get the ball out. That's what I don't get. Why some people, yeah, I'm not speaking for anyone, but I say like some people and some Liverpool fan bases disrespect Endo, and I just don't get it at all.
No, do I?
Should trust him, in my opinion. Should start him more because he's a good backup player and he's a good player in general. I think he's a good starting 11 player, but he's a kind of player, yeah, in Arnie's slot eye as a fill-in player. I think you should look at him as a starting player because save McAllister and Gravenberch have been excellent form this season. Excellent form, faultless. Right, sometimes McAllister had some faulty games, yeah. And you know, Endo's there. If you rest in McAllister or Gravenberch,
yeah, we definitely need to rest McAllister. He's a few games from getting injured, but injured bad as well. Because there was a slight injury scare during the break. You know, the international break. He picked up a little injury, a little knock. So a few more games of him playing in a row, there's a chance he's going to get injured. And look, we don't want that. Touch wood. Just up with Ibru. Ibru's really played mostly every game. He's another player he usually gets injured as well. So we need to protect him as well. This is why I wish we would have brought in another centre-back. But again, we've got Gomez. Gomez can play that role. Gomez can play as a centre-back. I'm not sure if Slot's going to use him, but he can play as that role. Plus, we've got Finger as well. Go on.
Yeah, I think Sabo in the cam, right wing, I'm going to go with Salah.
Yeah.
Every time Salah in that right wing.
If Chiesa was fit, I would have put Chiesa. Because again, I want to rest Salah as well.
Chiesa's not fit, and hopefully this doesn't go down the road of injuries.
Yeah.
You know, because it looks like I don't think it's going to be a while till he comes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah. I agree. Maybe Jones for Sabo, but maybe we could save Jones, for the Champions League game.
You mean
use Sabo? Yeah, I mean for the Arsenal game. Maybe I know what you're saying, Fuzzy, but we could use Sabo in this game, and to try and give him a bit more confidence. And when we play Arsenal, then we play Curtis Jones. Because after the last game, Curtis Jones for me was the man of the match. He was the man of the match for me at when we played Chelsea. So we could save Curtis Jones because Curtis Jones, there's another player that can pick up injuries, a little knocks. You know what I mean? He's injury prone, so we could save Curtis Jones, play Sabo. If Sabo starts stinking up the joint, then we could take off Sabo and bring on Curtis Jones. But for me, I would start Sabo just to see what he's like. You know, he might surprise us. We don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know what you're saying, Fuzzy.
I think another player that I'm worried about, like you said, Chiesa, because I'm aware to keep track of all the injuries.
Yeah.
He says he's expected to return. He's doubtful, and he said he's got a knock until September 30th. That's next year. I don't know if it's a glitch or not in the system. September 30th. That's next year, 2025.
Yeah.
So I don't know when Chiesa coming back. Hopefully he's not another Thiago. I'm not going that far.
No, I'm not going that far. Not yet.
Hopefully, because you only have 3 games of football. 3 games.
Not really 3 games. He started for the first game he played. he was on for 3 minutes. Second game he played, I think he played about 20 minutes, and then the third game he played about 15. So he hasn't really had a full 90 minutes yet.
He did start a game, but came off in the 60th minute. So
yeah, but he hasn't had a full game. You know when someone plays like 2-3 games in a row, that ain't happened yet. So I know he didn't get injured during the game. He must have got injured during training, or he must have had a underlying injury before. I don't know, because he didn't get injured in the game. So he must have been training or something. I don't know. Maybe he was having good times with his missus. I don't know. That could, you know what I mean? That could be something as well. That he could have, you know what I mean? His private time, he could have got injured falling off the bed. We don't know. Just joking. Go on. Oh, I'm just joking. You know, one of them ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, can you? Kies is right. Kies is at home watching some Netflix. Yeah. Say to his girl, oh, can you go down to the fridge and get me a drink? Yeah. She goes, nah, you go yourself, man. He falls out of bed. Yeah, he injures himself. That gonna happen as well. We don't know.
Yeah. We don't know what happened.
Some Samuel A. Jackson in Unbreakable. I hope he ain't like that, you know. I hope he's not like Samuel. I hope he's not Unbreakable. If you watch that film, there was a guy, yeah. Any news on Jota? Anyway, you remember that Unbreakable? There was a film at Unbreakable. This guy, yeah, black guy, Samuel L. Jackson, yeah. If he fell out of his bed or fell out of a chair or someone pushed him up against the wall, he broke his bone. It was called Unbreakable. And then there was his friend who was the opposite that couldn't break his bones. That was played by Bruce Willis. He couldn't break his bones. So it doesn't matter how much you hit him, it doesn't matter how much you throw him down the stairs, he can't break his bones. It was called Unbreakable. It was quite a good film, actually. Fozzie said, any news on Jota?
Jota's got a rib injury.
Yeah.
And his return is only in a few days, so he'll be fine. I think he'll be back for the Arsenal game.
He might be back for the Arsenal game, so it's not as bad as we thought, guys. You know, Fozzie.
Not fully fit, so I think Nunes will start for the Arsenal game still.
Yeah. Nunes. Talking of Nunes, is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Nunes.
Hopefully he scores, you know. I think he deserves a goal.
I know you like Nunes, man.
Yeah, I like him, man. I think is that kind of play. He's unique, isn't he? He's unique.
Yeah.
I know. You know, you want players that are good enough for the 9, and Nunes at the moment is not good enough for the 9. But I still think he can. I still think he can.
What about Soberslow wearing the 8?
Exactly. So by the
Jesus.
way, you
The
know,
famous 8.
Into account. Play. You know, people are sometimes quick to blame Nunes. Sometimes. But I understand where people are coming from Nunes. You pay that much for a striker, you expect to score him.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
It's the price. It's the price tag. If he was like a 20-30 million pound player, you wouldn't buy him.
No.
It's because of his price tag, and you expect that from him. It's not Nunes' fault. That's when Nunes has to live up to that. So I think Nunes needs more game time. I think he needs more time to settle in the game, because. You know, last game he played absolutely brilliantly in defence. Yeah, actually played the 6th role for sometimes. But yeah, Nunes for the striker.
That's it, man. Nunes for the striker. So that's what we're going for, lads. I don't know. The only thing I might change for this game, where I might it'll be the sub at least, is I think Gakpo will start over Diaz maybe. And they're going to save Diaz for the Champions League game. But I think if they don't, they're going to rotate. They will rotate Gakpo and they will rotate Diaz as well. That's the 2 subs I know probably going to happen. McAllister, he might come on for Endo. Maybe the last 20 minutes of the game just to get his sharpness for the Arsenal game. You might see even Gomez come on for Tsimikas. They might do that. Or even Gomez come on for Trent. Because Conor Bradley's not playing. But apart from that, I think we're solid. We look good. Yeah. I think we're looking good. I think I'm okay with that team. So that's it, man. Thanks everybody for joining. Thank you, Fozzie, every time for joining. Respect to all of you, mans. I'm going to do now the rival watch along. It's actually started now, but I'm going to jump on the Real Madrid and Dortmund. Hopefully, Dortmund do them over. I like Dortmund, man. You know what I mean? I like Dortmund. They got fans like us, and the true fans, man. You know their song is just like Liverpool. You never walk alone. Dortmund.
I know.
That's crazy, isn't it? And you know Slot's old team. They got they've got you never walk alone as well. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy, man.
Madrid versus Dortmund.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching that now. So, guys, see you later, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Fuzzy. Big up to all the mans. Love you guys. Big up every time. See you later. Bye.